So, okay, we are going to run through this one. It is a little bit more complicated, but it's even more powerful than what you saw in the previous module. We aren't even on Post Planner yet. That one's going to blow your mind. But SEO Writing.ai has one other feature. So we've done everything highlighted in yellow. We need to dive into this once more. SEO Writing has this. It has the singular, right, which we just went into, but it has bulk article generation. This is how we are uber efficient. We can do 100 articles at a time. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And because we can do 100 at a time means we should be very cognizant. We should pick and choose what we're going to do wisely. We don't want to waste resources. So I'm very hungry right now doing this video, and I was thinking of tacos. Wouldn't a taco be wonderful? The problem is my car, right? My truck is in the shop. I can't go get lunch, so I'm hungry. Give me 20 taco mashup recipe titles. Take taco plus powerful food. I meant to say popular food. That would work well. Now we have 20 titles of food. Buffalo chicken tacos, barbecue pulled pork, sriracha shrimp tacos. The point is this. Food is very visual. Pinterest is very visual. Those two things go hand in hand. Pinterest, visual, right? Recipes and text overlay, they go together too. But realize so many other niches outside of food work if it's visual and you can slap on a text overlay. Right, the next module we'll be doing, you don't even need text overlays, and you can just bust out content like crazy, which is why we use Post Planner. But the point is here, I'm doing food because I'm hungry, and I like ChatGPT recipes. Just love it. So tasty. But the thing is, this can work for any one of your niches, so long as it's visual and people actually care on Pinterest, right? That's a thing we should probably talk about in a different module is Pinterest trends. You have to research your stuff, but the primary focus of this course is AI Pinterest, right? So we know food does well. Let's go into all of these. Let's copy and paste them in. Why are we doing this? Why are we not verifying that buffalo chicken tacos is a thing on Pinterest? It's because I'm making an assumption. Furthermore, I'm making an assumption that information gain is to be had here because we're doing a mashup. We're doing crispy avocado tacos. People love these things. And people who love tacos on Pinterest, Pinterest is going to give them new things to consider and love because Pinterest has to test new pins. You create a new pin, Pinterest tests it with their audience and see if people love it. They monitor engagement, click through, impressions, saves, pins, all these things, right? They do this. So if we have something unique that someone's never seen before, bacon cheeseburger tacos, maybe, just maybe, right, people are going to be like, wow, and Pinterest may be more inclined to serve it to their clients. But getting back to the point, bulk article generation, main keyword and title, right? Remember down here, very, very similar. It's very similar to our previous, what we were doing previously. I just like the one generation for one word cost. I like it. US, humanized text down to 6th grade or 5th grade, whatever. Come down here, remember, writing about what? Writing about recipes. The recipe for this food. Specify the exact ingredients and exactly how to cook it step by step. Right? Right. All right, AI images, yes, let's just do like 2, right? Image style, we can just do photo. YouTube videos, yeah, if you have 1, let's just throw 1 in there. Keep that off. I wish these were all highlighted no to begin with. That would really help me out. All right, cool. Internal link and no, external link and no, content. All right, let's roll with it. And remember, I said earlier, I will teach you how to do the what is it? Not structure, but where is it? How am I missing it? It is, oh, you can't do it with this. The bulk article generation has to be for the singular listicles. So what I was thinking is where you can dictate the H2 headers and H1 header. That's very powerful. We'll talk about that later. All right, off-grid dreaming, inspirations, pick your category. Probably should put it in taco category, but this is all for demonstration purposes. And then we're going to click this button here and we're going to let it run. Now, do I want to do all of them at once? No, because I'll probably be waiting here 20 minutes and I want to do some more videos. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come down here and just take 10 of them, right? Actually, just do 5 because it works. You'll get the point, right? Run. Always double check 5 documents, blah, 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 5 generations, and I was going to go to that website, right? Double check your stuff. And there we go. So now we just wait a couple minutes. Now, while we're waiting, we might as well do a little bit of competitor research. This is where it can get fun, right? All right, I'm going to type into Google best taco recipes. And what I want is a listicle. Give me a listicle. I see one listicle. Let's see here. Ground beef tacos is just singular. So I want listicles. Here's a listicle, 32 taco recipes. Wonderful. Control click. This one here, 31 recipes, taco recipes, Food Network. I was hoping for a couple more. Let's go to the next. Let's just see here. And we're going to try something else. All right, that one's good. All right, Delish has this. What else? All right, that's cool. Let's do best taco, right? Something like that. Best taco what? I'm looking for a listicle. Best taco soup, blah, blah, blah. Any listicles? No. Oftentimes, and here's a trick for you, listicles are kind of invisible on these tools, which means that a lot of people are going to miss them. When you do the text overlay, 50 best taco recipes, right? It doesn't show up as often as the singular ones in here. So what I'm going to do is come to Pinterest. Can I come to Pinterest? Taco recipes, right? Taco recipes. Wonderful. Now, why is this powerful? I'm going to control click on these two. It's powerful because I'm assuming you can make some assumptions, right, in life that sometimes people have already gone before us and done a little bit of keyword research. What we're about to employ is old school SEO tactics, right? Old school SEO tactics. I think my computer is lagging a little bit because of all these display ads that recipe blogs are so known to have. But basically what I want to do is this. I want to click this button up here, SEO Meta in one click. So it's a Chrome extension. Click headers, and then we're going to grab all of the different things that this person has created. They have recipes for all of these different ones, right? So basically, has someone gone before us and done the SEO research, right? Have they done this? This happens all the time in conventional SEO, if you want to rank on Google. Just give me the recipe names, right? So we're going to strip out the H, in the numbered format, and we are going to, well, let's try again. Just the recipe names. Try again, ChatGPT, try again. It's really, really struggling with that. That's crazy. Give me the list of these recipes without header tag or numbers. All right, let's try that. And you'll see how this works really, really quickly. So what I want to do is come back up here so we don't lose it, right? Let's grab these. So our mashups, we don't want to lose. We're going to come over here to our taco tab. We're going to create a new taco tab. Tacos. All right, we're going to post those right there. And then we're going to wait for these ones to cook. Where's ChatGPT? Ideogram and ChatGPT have a similar looking favicon, however you say that. All right, now we have those, right? So what we did, we know that these are most likely on Pinterest because when we came over here, I think I already exited out, or is it this one? It is this one. This person was on Pinterest, right? We found it on Pinterest. And it's doing well because when I typed in taco recipes, it was at the top. So we know that this person probably is decent at Pinterest and maybe these recipes work. So we're making some assumptions. What I like to do is 80-20 SEO often, where I make an assumption and we go after it. Speed. There's always slight assumptions. Even when you're using the keyword research tools, whatever it may be, you have to use assumptions. All right, so let's check out this one. Let's do the same thing. Now remember, a recipe is a recipe. So we can make our own recipe for baked chicken tacos, right? We can make our own recipe for it. Or, well, I don't know. I'm not going to say clearly whether or not recipes are trademarkable, but I've been told that they are not. But the point is here, you can do this with any niche. See what people are doing on their listicles, and then you have an exact format. You know exactly what they've been attacking, right? And it takes us much less time to do this than it takes anyone else in the world, right? Because we have the tools. Strip out these two. All right, remember, we have 5 blog posts cooking in the bulk article generation. We're going to let those continue on, and then we're going to do one last thing. We have 50 of these so far. Remember the first 5. So these we are creating right now. Very good. All right. Keep it going. Very nice. So grab these. Here we go. We have 78. That's pretty darn good. So what I could do, I could easily take all of these. Well, let's just do first things first. Let's take all of these. We're going to copy it. We're going to take it to ChatGPT. Are there any duplicates in my list? Right? Let's go there. And then it's going to hopefully identify any duplicates. ChatGPT is mediocre at this. There are some duplicates. The duplicates I found are appears twice. Okay. And so what we could do is come in here and delete those. So let's come here. Let's pop this out so we can Alt-Tab. And all we will do is barbecue, pulled pork tacos, right there. We're going to come here, right-click, delete row, right? Cauliflower, Control F, cauliflower. Boom, delete row, right there. Fish tacos, blackened fish tacos, mango salsa. Okay, so we'll do that with mango. All right, fine, delete that. Chicken tacos with avocado lime sauce. All right, avocado, crispy. Nah, see ChatGPT hallucinated right there. Very interesting. Pork carnitas. All these sound delicious. All right, now hopefully we have a better list. And what I could do, hopefully, SEO writing is done. Right, I'm gonna control click. Well, control click doesn't work there. Our first 5 are done. Buffalo chicken tacos, right? Good to go. And it's our own unique recipe, right? Not based on anyone else's, although maybe that's viable, maybe it's not. Look here, looks nice, awesome. There we go. Here's some variants you can do too. And there's not a huge, look at that, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I like it. All right, so what we can do now, because we know, let's do this. Dashboard bulk. Because we know that that worked and I have enough to work on, right? I'll do this, boom, and we'll come here. Just like that. The remaining, we'll let that cook because I know we have 5 at least we can work with. Because if you pile on like 68 like I'm going to do right now, well, that takes a while. It takes a while to create all of those. You got to wait a while. I don't want to wait. So we created 5. Now we're doing the rest. Images, yes. YouTube, yes. Conclusion, no. Italics, no. Bold, no. Quotes, no. Key takeaways, no. Frequently asked questions, nope. Looking good. All right. Right here, boom. Inspirations, good. Looks good. I like it. Run. 68 will be created just like that. Boom. Now that's going to take probably 20-30 minutes. And in the meantime, we get to work. Okay, so we're going to try a little bit different but similar tactic. I'm thinking to myself, what am I going to do? I want to do something on right here. Our first one's buffalo chicken tacos. Pretty run-of-the-mill buffalo chicken tacos. I feel like I've had those, right? We know what buffalo chicken is. So what I want to do is this. I've come to ChatGPT, and I'm going to use this one here. Do you remember this one? The Fall and Cozy Fall Soups. Really nice design, right? So I want to see if it can do that design, something totally different for this, right? Very interesting. Let's do a little experiment here. I like it because it's a very tall image. It renders super nice. We're going to try different looks for our recipes, right? Different looks. Let's see here, 99% complete. Will it do it? Will it do it? Spicy avocado buffalo tacos. Darn, that last part. That's so good because that's it pops out so good. What I will do, what am I going to do here? All right, spicy salsa. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come back to this one, right? Actually, you might as well just finish it right now. I'm going to take it. I like it. I like it enough to put it to Canva. Usually I don't like doing this, right? And then we're going to do a little different tactic to finish up this blog post. I'll show you how we finish it, right? So Control V. Let's go here. This is, let's think here. This is file, create new design. Let's do custom size. The height, so the width, let's say is 1,000. The height is 2,000 because this design is a bit taller, right? It's a bit taller. So let's come here. Let's do it like this. Very, very nice. Let's try to make it a little bit less. Right, this does take more time when we do it like this, but it is pretty darn cool if we get a good design and it's really, really close. Let's come here. Same thing. It usually is just a matter of partially deleting a little bit of text, right? Come here. Boom. Boom. Looks good. All right. Zoom back out. I like it. Spicy avocado buffalo tacos. Cool. Download. Download. All right. Let's do a different tactic now. So that's downloading. What do I want to do? Can we use, this is the cool part. Check this out. Once you've started using templates that you really like, all we have to do is come, let's say we like this one here. That one worked out for us well. We're going to take this, wait, exit this. We're going to take this one here, click remix to this one. So we're taking the image that we created, right? And it worked out well. And now what we're going to do you see, so the image that we created is here. We clicked remix. We're going to take this, the text of that, do it for this one now. So what we're basically doing is using that template and technique. We know which templates we like. We think they'll perform well. They're unique. Let's give it a go. So I'm interested to see if it holds this template too. I mean, so far it works really well for us. There's always a wild card factor here, right? Maybe, maybe not. And that's okay because like I said, Ideogram is so affordable. All right, waiting in the fast queue, ... Generation complete. The best buffalo chicken tacos. What more do you want in life? I mean, seriously, the best buffalo chicken tacos, the best. All four of those work for me. Awesome. Really beautiful. So you can click this button top left. You can download, right? Download them. And then what it's going to do, it's going to zip them. We're going to extract all, unzip. You're going to see that in the next module. We use that tactic a lot. All right, let's do one more. That worked out excellent. So now I want a different look. Basically, what I want is one image. Like instead of two images, right? I want one image like this, So let's take this one here. Let's remix it. Let's take this. Now do this one. So I just want variants on what we're going to show people for our buffalo chicken taco pins. And if we're doing 3 of them right now, we should probably separate them, in weeks or whatever. You don't want to post them all at once, although I do that often just because my SOP is such that it's easier. And I guess I'll get a little lazy with it, but all right, let's do this here. Let's see how many of them work. The best hearty soup. Let's see how it does. The best buffalo chicken tacos. That one's nice. It reads well, right? Reads well. That's what we want. Read well. Works for me. Does it look delicious? I mean, I'd eat it. Absolutely. All right, so now we have about 6 images created. We're going to open up XNConvert. We're going to add files. Now we have to find the files, right? There's one of them. There's another one of them. Open. And keep in mind, when we pushed it from Ideogram, we did it right-click save, we did it a file zip, and we did Canva. All different type of file types. It's important to make sure we get some consistency here, and this is how we ensure it. So we have all of them uploaded. Buffalo chicken taco recipe with the asterisk. It's not asterisk. What is? I don't know what that thing is called. Looks good. All right, good. And this also, we use this to, I haven't mentioned it, but you can see here, it takes the file size down as well, 89% file size reduction. So whenever we're trying to rank on Google and we want a fast website, we use this tool to push it to actually WebP, but I'm doing JPEG here. All right, so now what we want to do is come to pin clicks. We have our images. We're happy about our images. We want taco. Let's do buffalo chicken taco. Has anyone done this? Probably. Taco Bell, no. Buffalo chicken tacos, good. This one right here. All right, let's just export. Let's do annotated interests. We're going to go through this tactic again. I think it's the fastest, the easiest, the best. To take all the keywords or annotations, we are then going to come to ChatGPT, rank these keywords as they relate in relevance. My recipe on buffalo chicken tacos. Oops, I always want to click out of that one. There we go. So let's let this cook a second. ChatGPT sometimes is slow, but so what we're going to do, let's think here. We are going to do, I'm just going to pick the 3 best, right? So yeah, let's let this one right here. It might not be a crock pot recipe, but just for demonstration, we're going to go through it. So what I would do is, okay, I know this one's relevant, this one's relevant. All right, it's not a crock pot recipe, so take that out, right? All right, create 3 Pinterest descriptions for my recipe on buffalo chicken tacos. Use these keywords throughout as necessary. All right, so what I would do, crock pot. I don't think it's a crock pot recipe. That's not a crock pot. Looks good. Go. All right. There we go. All right, so now what we have is I'm going to be able to go to Pinterest, to our page, saved. I'm going to be able to go to tacos, and I've already seeded it with 3 other ones from other pages, right? That's an excellent one, by the way. Look, for listicles, that's an excellent one to emulate. Looks beautiful, right? It pops out at you, and it has the feels of what we're talking about here. So let's grab a good one that we like. Let's go here. We like this one. So we're going to do buffalo chicken tacos. I'm going to bump this out so I can Alt-Tab. I have so many windows open. I should probably get this organized after this module. Let's come here. Where is my ChatGPT? All right, let's exit out of this. Let's exit out of this. All right, there's ChatGPT here. All right, we have this. Here's our first description. Right, looking for the ultimate flavor packed meal. These buffalo chicken tacos keyword are bursting with spicy, tangy goodness, featuring crispy, blah blah blah. You know, keyword, keyword, keyword. Very cool. What we need is the URL. So crispy. Here they are, right here. We're going to take the URL to our spreadsheet. Right, URL goes here. I think doesn't matter. We'll come back to that, and then add it here. So what we can do is publish at a later date. Let's say 2 weeks from now. Boom. Publish it. Schedule spicy avocado buffalo tacos. Works for me. Then we're going to rinse and repeat. You see how fast this is. And then the next module, you'll see how fast it can be without text overlay. If there's a niche that we have without text overlay, very, very, very easy. Okay. Let's see here. Where's the rest of our stuff? We have this one, 5. 6, maybe the rest are in here, right? Right click, view, extra large icons. Let's do, I wish I could be even larger. Let's just pick one. Let's pick this one. All right, buffalo, come on now. Buffalo chicken tacos. We are gonna come here, come there, very good. We'll do this 1 week out. And then the last one will be today. Schedule, schedule. All right, last one. Let's pick something similar but different. We have one more, right? That's a bit different. This one here. Great. The best. So we're going to do a variance on title. The best buffalo chicken tacos. There we go. Don't want that empty space. And then we want our URL, add link, post it now. And what I'm going to do is view pin. Best buffalo chicken tacos. Looks wonderful. When I click through to visit website, this is where we land. There you go. What we can do and what you'll see in future videos is we can add images to make the blog post even better. But for now, what I want to do is just put that there. I think this goes here. Let me look. What is my, done there. This one goes there. Okay, that one's done. So now everyone on the team knows that one's done, taken care of. All right, here's our crockpot one, tacos. Let's go here. Done, blog URL. We're gonna put the taco recipes URL right there so they can reference that. Easy peasy. So when our team member comes in, they're gonna have however many is here, 74 to create. So they need to create at least 200 pins just like that, just using those tactics you just seen. Now we're gonna move on to bulk generation of the images. So these will be listicles. They'll be non-text overlay. This is a totally different beast, but still uber viable. Probably the fastest thing that we can do using these tactics.